Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the Bell Gang. Hey. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about idolizing celebrity and worshiping celebrities, and what's the difference between just having a fan, being a fan, and idolizing them, and why idolizing a celebrity is not godly. And guys, I will be giving you a lot of details, and I'm going to try to keep them very short and brief. But before I do so, I appreciate it if you like, subscribe, and also put on the notification bell so that when I do other videos you get notified. Alright guys, so I appreciate your support. For those of you, my 68 subscribers that has been there since the start, I appreciate you. Okay, and so if you want me to get more subscribers, go ahead and share it with other people so that they can also subscribe. Alright guys, let me stop acting a fool, but we're gonna get right to the video today. But without further ado, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys. Merci beaucoup. Muchas gracias. For whoever speaks other languages. That's all I know. Alright. Let's get to the video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about idolizing celebrities and why it is not always the healthiest. Not always, it is never the healthiest. It's never a healthy thing to do, and also as a Christian, it is not a godly thing. And I know nowadays anybody can become a celebrity. Back in the days, people were celebrities because of their work ethics or because of their talents. But now with a simple viral video, you can become a celebrity. And even YouTubers are now celebrities because they get invited to Met Galas and all of that great stuff that they have out there. So people can become celebrities. And I know a lot of us, I'm talking to myself, guys, and this is one of the reason I'm doing this video, because I also used to idolize celebrities without even knowing it. Sometimes we're idolizing someone and we're not realizing it until we start reflecting and start working on ourselves. And throughout my personal journey and my personal growth, I've realized that this has been a detriment to my personal growth and to my life because of the fact that I was putting those celebrities so above me in my personal journey. So the first thing is you have to recognize that, it is something that we can do without actually being aware of it. So these are the tips that I'm going to share with you and how to navigate to that, and also kind of like withdraw back and basically not idolize them. And I know, guys, I can give you stories for days. When I was in high school, I used to have little posters of Hannah Montana. I was obsessed with Will Smith, Chris Brown, Beyonce, Rihanna, all of these celebrities, guys. When I was a teenager, I used to have them on my, as embarrassing as it sounds, and I know some people do it, I used to put it on my walls and I think it was just a form of worship, and I didn't realize that it was a form of idolization. So now I have more knowledge, and I want to share that with you so that you may not be doing the same thing. The first thing I want you to know is that celebrities, sometimes we may never really know who they really are, because what you see on entertainment TV is not really who that person is. Just because you know someone's birthday and you know who they've dated, you know where they've been and where they shop and what clothes they wear, doesn't make you know them personally. So those things that you're seeing on social media or on in the entertainment world is not who that person is. So you might be idolizing someone that is not even real. Well, I'm not gonna say that is not real. They are real, I'm sorry, but you might be idolizing someone that is not even the person you think they are, because they are projecting that kind of persona for our entertainment, and you're forgetting that they also have a life, and they have father, mother, sister, they are a daughter, they are a son. So they have those personal things that you may not even know about them. So try to keep that in mind when you are looking at the next celebrity and think that you know them and try to idolize them. They're not really who sometimes you think they are. The second thing is be a fan and not a worshiper? And how can we differentiate being a fan and worshiping and idolizing a celebrity? Being a fan is totally normal. You may appreciate someone's art, you may appreciate their music, you may appreciate the movies that they play in or shows that they play in, but that is something totally normal. Like, we can appreciate art and music and without having to idolize that person. Like, when you start worshiping that person and you blindly follow them and blindly agree and take their words for like the Bible, then that's when it becomes very dangerous, because now you're not just looking at the things that they're doing and just appreciating a form of art, but you literally just like everything that person does, you take it like it's just God himself saying it, and that is a form of worshiping of that person. It's like your obsession is basically you are blind. So we need to have the spirit of discernment to know that not everything that someone does just because they have a certain social status to be fooled by it, because we can see now, you know, nowadays we have a lot of scammers, and we have a lot of things that happen, but because of their social status, as humans, we tend to be fooled because we see money, bling, bling, bling. So that is why it is very important to differentiate liking someone's art and what they do versus literally obsessing over them and everything that they say and actually believing every single thing they say just because of their social status. So that leads to the next point, which is they are not perfect. They are human. And what I mean is that if you were also in that light and something that you did something that was wrong, then you would also be scolded. You would also be like canceled, or like they want to say it these days. Okay, so they are not perfect. They are humans just like you and I. Society forget that part, and so when a person do something that is unethical and that they would never see coming, they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they did this. This is horrible, and they become so obsessed and with that thing, and they become so hurt, or people just kind of like just go crazy because they can't believe that this such powerful person is doing something, and they fail to realize it could have been you too. Because if you are in that light, there are certain things that we are doing right now that nobody else knows about, that's in the dark, and if we were of a social status, then everybody would see us, we will also be exposed. So just keep that in mind, that celebrities are not perfect, and they are just like you and I. So they are just the person that's in the light, and we are not. The fourth point is that role models is not a bad thing, but it can be dangerous. So having someone like that in a higher light, you want them to be your role model, but to be honest, the only person that should be our role model is God himself, Jesus Christ himself. I believe that having appreciation for other people is not a bad thing, and you can feel like this person has been doing so much great in their life and things like that. But as far as character wise, we want to have the character of Jesus and not the character of everybody else. We can appreciate someone, and because we all are going through the same journey of trying to be better and try to be the best version of ourselves, because no one can be exactly like someone, but we can have character traits that are godly, that are humane, and we should be looking to get those character traits from the Bible and from God or from Jesus himself, not celebrities. Because at the end of the day, like I mentioned in the previous point, they are human just like us. And also trying to be like somebody else will probably stop us from true personal growth. And we're forgetting that personal growth is actually personal. Right? That is why it's personal growth. So in your personal journey, stop trying to make your personal journey turn into a celebrity and that another person's journey, because it's your personal journey. So if you're trying to better yourself, you're trying to be the best version of yourself, don't try to work on something that other people have, but try to work within yourself. Like, do the work. Because even if you have them as a role model and you like what they're doing, if you're not doing the work yourself and you're not achieving, you're not doing the work yourself, then you're not going to achieve the goal that you want. You're not going to drive that car. You're not going to get to that car. You're not going to be like the best version of yourself. The key to personal growth is to make it personal for yourself. and to work on yourself personally. And one person is not always the answer to achieving the best version of yourself. The last point is to love yourself. Love yourself. You have to be able to appreciate yourself first before you appreciate someone else. Okay? So try to think of yourself as the celebrity, because at the end of the day, we are all special. We all have a God-given talent. We are all capable of doing many and beautiful things. So if you start appreciating yourself and start actually pouring all that energy that you're pouring into a celebrity, into yourself, you'll be surprised the amount of things that you'll be able to do in life. You'll be surprised the mountains you will climb and the places God will take you, because you love yourself. You took care of yourself and you focus on yourself. And that is one of the biggest thing for me, because I feel like what happened is those us idolizing, or when we start idolizing those celebrities, sometimes it can create some form of insecurities. And that's why sometimes you'll see women or men trying to be like the next Jay-Z, trying to be the next Beyonce. You can try to be the next Jay-Z and the next Beyonce, but are you doing it in the best way possible that is for you? Or are you trying to be exactly like them and replicate them? It's not healthy, because at the end of the day, there can only be one Jay-Z, there can only be one Beyonce. But guess what? There can only be one you. There could only be one Jessica, Brandy, Melissa, Tyron, Obel, or whatever your name is. Just say there can only be one me. So work on that you, and also learn to appreciate all of the talents you have and find what the talents are. If you don't know how to find your purpose and your calling in life, go ahead and watch a previous video that I do have on this channel, giving you some tips on how to find that. All I want to say is learn to love yourself. That way you can focus on growing and being the best version of yourself and represent God. And the last thing I want to say is that having celebrities at the end of the day are human just like us. Some of them, they wanted to be famous. They don't ask for us to be following them. Some of them don't like that. But at the end of the day, they are human, and whatever they do shouldn't be determining what we do, because we are each individuals. So they are individuals, we are individuals, and whatever they do, we can accomplish. But we want to make sure that we accomplish these things for ourselves, and to give out to humanity in the best possible way that we can. So inspiring others is a great thing. You can inspire others and they can inspire you, but idolizing them is two different things. And I want to finish with the Bible, one of the Bible verses that says Exodus 20 verse 3-6, and it says, "You shall have no other gods. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself a carved image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or serve them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers on the children to the third and the fourth generation of those who hate me, but showing steadfast love to thousands of those who love me and keep my commandments." And I want to end this to say that if you're a Christian and God, just know, if you're not a Christian, God still loves you. But I want you to know that as a Christian, and if you want to live in a godly manner, it's not okay to idolize celebrities, because God wants to be the only one you love. And idolizing those people and things and items, because sometimes we don't just idolize celebrity, I'm just talking about that. We idolize our phone, we idolize our cars, we idolize our house, we idolize our children, we idolize our boyfriends, our spouse, everything. So idolization of any sort of form is not okay in the eyes of God. And as Christian, we want to make sure that the only person that we're giving all of the praise and all of the glory to, notice I said glory, because we do glorify celebrities and all of these things that I mentioned. All of the glory belongs to only God. And I hope you live with this message and you actually apply it to your daily life and think about everything that I said and start working on that so that we can be prepared for our Father when he gets us. And guys, this was our video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you don't forget to like again and subscribe, and also put the notification bell for another video. If you like this video like this, please let me know so I can continue to give you what God has inspired me to share with you. All right, bye.